Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph and this is my 2023 So Frugal reveal video. So I have made more than I anticipated this month. I have lost my crafting mojo this year, so I've not really done much sewing, knitting, crocheting, leatherwork, anything. It's sort of flown up and gone away, but I'm slowly starting to come back to what I love. And I definitely think, looking back from last year's video and what I have made so many improvements, and I love the fact that how much 12 months makes. Even though each month feels like, oh, I've not done that well this month, I messed up this, I messed up that. But then I look at 12 months as a whole, I'm like, I have improved. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. If you don't know, I live in Lincolnshire, and today we are on the flight path of the red arrows. So I do apologise for any noise. They are really going ham on the train at the moment, much to the love of my son and my husband. And I think everybody really, everyone loves the red arrows. If you don't know, I live near RAF Waddington, and there has been a lot of activity this month. I think the project is Cobra Warrior. If you're interested, you can look it up. So onto the stuff that I've made that has been from paid patterns. So I always make something for my son to help get my sewing mojo back. And I mean, if you've been around for any sort of time, you know my go-to is the Bunny Hug Grow With Me leggings, and I love these. So these are 12 months to 3 years. My little one is 2 now. So to make them last more than 3 years, I just use less of a seam allowance. I think 3/8 is what they recommend. So I used about 1/4 of an inch. And this cotton jersey is a little less elastic than some of the other stuff I've used. So yeah, that's what I made, because I love them. And these are from free pattern, but I made them in February, which is really nice. It means I can't use them for my So Frugal 23. But these are my Sporty shorts by the Friday Pattern Company. So they're pay what you want, so you can choose to pay nothing, which makes them free. And if you've seen my previous video, I have a skirt made out of the same fabric. So this is like proper scrappy. So this is all from leftover fabric. Really easy shorts. Like, her instructions are just so good. If you made anything by the Friday Pattern Company, you know the instructions are good. And I love these. Like, I really love them. They're so stretchy. They have enough space for my belly. It means I can feel like I can eat like a proper meal. And because they're quite short, they still cover my bum at the back, but I feel because of the way they cut, they like elongate me, and they don't cut me off sort of mid thigh. So I cannot wait to make these, to wear these. I am longing for summer. It is now spring, and I need some sunshine in my life. It's abysmal today. It's raining, it's grey, it's cold, and it's just it's not giving me spring vibes. And once you realise everything I've made is spring summer, you can understand why I've made all my stuff. I'm like, so cute. Can you wear any of it? So what was the first thing I made? No, I'll go on to, so I also, because I love my other shorts, I've made a second pair. So I have a shirt in this material, the Ginkgo shirt, I think by Mood Fabrics, Mood Society. And so these are like proper scrappy. The bias binding I made myself with my bias tape making. And this again was strap fabric. I made a toil for a dress I wore when I got married, and I cut that up for the binding. And I also did a contrast waistband. And again, I've just really, really love this design of shorts. I used to wear way more dresses, but now I'm just a huge shorts fan. They're so practical with a dog and a kid, and just so comfy. Honestly, I'm properly made up with, you know when you find a pattern or like an item of clothes and you just go and have it in every colour and style? This is me with these shorts. I will make more of them because they're just amazing. I'm not a huge fan of sewing all the bias tape on though. I need to come up with a neater way of doing that, but I love them. What can I say? I'm a bit basic really when it comes to stuff I like. I will make it. So I'm going to make another one of these. This is Deer and Doe jumpsuit, which makes me feel nice. It's nice to feel nice. So that's my first item number 1, Sporty shorts by the Friday Pattern Company. Item number 2 is another pair of shorts for my little one. They're so cute. Oh my god. I made age 2 years and I just measured his waist and I cut the elastic about 1.5 inches smaller than his waist. So I have another pair of these I made last year, but I didn't, they're a bit longer, but I've done a bigger hem this time. They fit, they're cute, and the pattern's already cut out, so I can't remember who it's by, but they're just a basic boy short, which I think I have one linked in my last video. Really easy, really quick, and I really love the pattern. I think dinosaurs are really cute, and yeah, they're just easy. Again, really wanting some spring, summer weather. Another thing I made for my little one was a bucket hat, and I actually said I was going to make one of these in my recommendations video. So the pattern that I initially linked I didn't use because, why didn't I use it? I can't remember why, but I didn't. Instead, I downloaded the one from the Mood Society. It had like a really good range of sizes. I think maybe that's why. So I could actually cut out age 2 years. The instructions are terrible. Like, I really struggled. So if you have downloaded the one from the Mood Society, like, go on YouTube and have a look at some tutorials, or maybe look at someone else's written instructions. But the ones on the Mood Society, just, I could not comprehend them. I have something that works and it fits my son's head, which I'm super happy about, but I didn't particularly enjoy making this at all. I don't enjoy sewing circles. I find it really difficult. But it looks really cute on my son. You'll just have to take my word for it because I don't show his face on the internet. And I possibly would make another hat, would I? No. I would not make another one of these. I would go out and buy one of these from the shop because it wasn't worth the difficulties I had making it. I love the outcome. I love the fabric, which is just, I used 2 fat quarters and a little bit of interfacing. And maybe if I had like going for a coordinated outfit, I might make another one. But for the effort, no, I would just go and buy a cap, which I probably will end up getting in my cap for summer anyway, just because it gets really hot here, like 30 degrees plus. So he possibly will need more than one hat. But I do want to add some ties. I want to add a couple of buttonholes, one on each side, put some ties in so they can be tied in either configuration of hat. I mean, he'll probably wear it this way more because it's white, so reflect my sun. It's cute though. I do like it. So my surprise make this month was not something I thought I needed in my life. Again, Mood Fabrics, Mood Society, whatever you want to call them, I can't remember. I hate using the same company all the time. I want to use like every company and have like a really wide representation of like indie makers. But they just have such a wide variety on their site. It's really annoying. These are proper scrappy and I am in love and I am going to make more. I can't even remember how I came to find these. I was just Googling stuff on my phone, you know, when you're just looking around. And biker shorts. It's really scrappy. I mean, I really shouldn't wear them out in public because they look a bit much. But this red is from this. And this flowery fabric is the leaves from the Elysian bodysuit. So that's all that gone. So the fabric recommendation is more a sports fabric, but I just used a cotton jersey, so 95% cotton, 5% elastane, and they fit so well. And I have a bit of a belly. I have quite big thighs compared to sort of my chest area and my shoulder width. But these make me feel good. I don't feel like I look overly large. I feel like they have a slight compression. So I put my measurements below, and I cut these out in a size extra large. The only thing I would do differently next time is I would stitch with red at the right colour thread. I do like a stretch stitch, and then I would go and overlock the seams afterwards, because you can sort of see the white sticking through, which is a little bit annoying. But I just sort of wear these around the house under my ridiculously red dungarees by Erin, and the buttons, Tilly and the buttons, sorry. And I've worn them in bed. They're just really, really comfy. They're really soft. These are the things you didn't realise you needed in your life. But come summer, these are going to be so good under like dresses to like my thighs rub, obviously. Or like if I wear, like, just make a normal red pair, just wear these in like an oversized tee or a shirt. I just think they'd be really cute. And I can still have like full range of movement. I'm not going to flash anyone like you would in a dress. So yeah, I am ridiculously made up with these and super surprised that they worked out so well. Because I went in with no plan. I looked at the size and I was like, yeah, these are stretchy. And I know that they're made with stretch fabric, but I didn't know what percentage stretch that they made theirs out of. And I just sort of went for it. No changes to the pattern. And yeah, really happy. I think I would possibly take in the waistband a wee bit. So maybe take off an inch and then ease it in. So just stretch out the main body of the shorts, because it's just a wee bit loose on my belly for where it sits. And I think I'd like a bit more pulley in. Proper good terms on this channel. So let's get into like the piece de la resistance. So I got influenced like straight away by the Yorkshire Sew Girl's channel, and she said she's going wanting to look at the Phoebe jumpsuit, and I was like, I need that jumpsuit in my life, and I just thought it looked amazing. There wasn't as many, I couldn't find that many under the hashtag on Instagram. So I went for the high-waisted, did front and back pattern only, tied shoulders, and there was a disaster. So I know on social media you see like, oh, everything's so amazing. I made this and I was so upset because I didn't make a toil. Like, you know me, I don't plan. I just go straight in. Like, I'm like a bull in a china shop. And this fabric is everything. I love this fabric. It's so beautiful. And I was always gonna make a shirt out of it, but I was like, no. Like, I just think a really pretty jumpsuit, and pink really suits me anyway. Like, bright, bold colours do suit me. And I was like, yeah, like, I love the design. But by making the shorts high-waisted, it made the top super, super baggy, and you could see everything. It was terrible, and just really just didn't work. And I was like, what am I going to do? I've just ruined 2 meters of fabric. Honestly, I was so upset. And I will put together a video on what I did, the changes I made to the pattern to give me a working jumpsuit that I like. But the gist of it is that I took in the top bit, so I reduced the size here, and then I've turned the top, so the front and the back, they're all the same pieces, all 4 bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just turned it into a tie. So now it's got ties at the shoulders instead of ties running through like that, and now it's amazing and I love it and I think it's beautiful and I can flounce, and I'm going to try it on right now to show you because it's good. The top half, and it's given me summer vibes, and I definitely would recommend a bra with this because it's a viscose material, I think, so it's quite a much. So it has some ties here, but the ties go straight into elastic, so the elastic pulls it in, so there's there's a lot of give, so there's enough give on this to get around my 44-inch hips. The size that I cut is below. And then this is from the back. Obviously, you can have the V as deep or as shallow as you like. I did them pretty much the same on the front and the back. And the shorts, for how short they are, I just eyeballed. But they're not too dissimilar from how short my Friday Pattern Company shorts are. I should have put pockets in. And again, like, there's enough space for my belly. I can squat if I want to. Which you might be thinking, why are you trying to squat? To pick up my 2-year-old, because, you know, if you have kids, you know what they're like, man. But yeah, so I went from being really upset at how disastrous this was to being super happy and being like, oh, I can't wait to flounce around in the summer in my bright pink jumpsuit. And look, I went and matched my lipstick, and I bought nail varnish as well. So this is how much I really, really love the finished item, and I can get out of it so easily, so I can like pee really easily, which for jumpsuits, you know, you always have to get half naked every time you go to the toilet. It's super irritating. But so with the straps, I can tie them a bit tighter. I can have them a bit looser. So on this side, like, I thought you can like grab it and then twist it, so then it's a bit more of like a different design. I genuinely just super happy with this, and this is one of the most favorite things I've made recently. And I'm so excited to wear these in the summer, because the fact that it brings me in at the waist, it gives me a bit of a figure, it makes me feel really nice. And now I probably would make more of these. Now I have a few jumpsuit patterns that I really like. This just speaks summer to me, like peak summer, July, August, sat in the park, like watching your toddler play, or going up to like a pub on a Sunday, having like a pint, half pint, I am a lady, and yeah, nice walks. And just when it's super, super hot and you're literally dying because you don't think you've ever experienced heat so hot. And why is it so hot? This is Lincolnshire, it's a UK. It shouldn't be 38 degrees in the UK, but it is. That's the kind of vibes it's giving me. And I would highly recommend this pattern. It is so versatile. And even if you mess it up like I did, and you can still fix it. So yeah, if you want to see how I've went from absolute disaster to absolute joy, that video is going to come out soon. It'll be a voiceover video. So yeah, those are my 1, 2, 3, 4, my 5 makes this month, and I am happy. And I don't usually say that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.